I thought my car was worth at least $8,000. It was a good car, paid off, never let me down, and I figured it had plenty of life left. So when a potential buyer test drove it and then sent me an offer for a measly $2,500, I wasn't just disappointed. I was insulted. But after my pride recovered, I took a hard, honest look at my car through a buyer's eyes, and I realized they weren't entirely wrong. The car had problems. Not a bad engine or a shot transmission, but the kind of problems that just scream old and tired. I had two choices: either accept a fraction of what I thought my car was worth, or get smart. I decided to get smart. I made 3 strategic investments. Not crazy, expensive mods, but targeted upgrades that hit the biggest red flags head on. These 3 upgrades didn't just fix the car's most glaring issues. They ended up adding nearly $5,000 to what I sold it for. This is how I did it. Upgrade number 1. The technology transformation. The first and most obvious problem was the dashboard. My car came from that awkward era just before every vehicle had a giant screen, a CD player I hadn't touched in a decade, and Bluetooth that only worked for calls, not music. In a world of seamless connectivity, my car's tech felt like a fossil. For any buyer in 2025, that's not just an inconvenience, it can be a deal breaker. It makes the entire car feel ancient, no matter how well it runs. This was priority number 1. The fix wasn't some clunky phone mount or one of those terrible FM transmitters. It was a full-on tech transplant. I decided to install a modern infotainment system with a large touchscreen that supported Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For a few $100, you can get a head unit that completely drags the interior of an older car into the modern age. Upgrading to a system with features like CarPlay can significantly boost a vehicle's resale value by making it more competitive with newer models. Upgrade number 2. The tire turnaround. The second huge issue was staring me right in the face, or more accurately, at the 4 corners of the car. The tires were a disaster. I had one from a brand I'd never heard of, one that was nearly bald, and 2 others that were just old. Mismatched and worn-out tires are a massive red flag for any buyer. It screams one of 2 things: the owner couldn't afford proper maintenance, or they just didn't care. Either way, it plants a seed of doubt. A buyer sees bad tires and doesn't just see a maintenance issue. They see an immediate expense of $800 to $1,000. That's money. They're already knocking off their offer before negotiations even begin. My mission was to eliminate that doubt. Instead of hunting for the cheapest rubber I could find, I invested in a set of quality, reputable tires. You don't have to go for top-of-the-line performance tires, but choosing a good brand name gives a sense of quality and safety. The change was instant. With a fresh set of matching black tires, the car looked grounded, stable, and well cared for. It's as much an aesthetic upgrade as a mechanical one. When a buyer sees new tires, they see a car that's ready to hit the road without needing immediate work. It builds trust and signals that the car has been properly maintained. While you might not get the full cost of the tires back in the sale, you completely remove a major bargaining chip from the buyer's hands. Bald or mismatched tires give a buyer a powerful reason to lowball you. New tires take that argument right off the table. You're shifting the perception from a car that needs work to a car that's turnkey ready. That mental shift is worth its weight in gold. Speaking of things that are worth it, if you're finding these tips helpful and want more smart ways to add real value to your cars, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Upgrade number 3. The cosmetic correction. The final piece of the puzzle was the car's overall look. It's all the little things that add up to create a powerful and often negative first impression. My car's headlights were getting foggy. The paint had a network of swirl marks and light scratches that made it look dull. And the interior, while not disgusting, was full of evidence of a daily commute. The used car market is driven by emotion, and a car that looks tired and unloved will always sell for less. Buyers are drawn to shiny things. So, I dedicated a weekend to a deep cosmetic restoration. First, I went after the foggy headlights, using a simple restoration kit, basically just some fine grit sandpaper and polishing compound. I sanded and polished away years of hazy oxidation. This alone can make a car look years younger and is a critical step in presenting a well-maintained vehicle. Professional restoration often costs between $75 and $150, making it a valuable investment. Next up, the paint. I gave the car a thorough wash, used a clay bar to pull out all the embedded grit, and then broke out an orbital polisher. The goal wasn't a flawless show car finish, but to buff out the light scratches and swirl marks that were killing the shine. The difference was stunning. After a fresh coat of wax, the car had a deep, glossy shine it hadn't had in years. A professional-looking shine can dramatically improve a vehicle's appearance and lead to a quicker, more profitable sale. Finally, the interior. I rented a carpet extractor to give the seats and floors a deep clean, pulling out faint stains and years of dust. I used detailing brushes and an all-purpose cleaner to get into every single nook and cranny. A pristine interior is just as important as a shiny exterior. It helps create an environment that feels fresh and new to a potential buyer. All these small cosmetic fixes can significantly boost the perceived value of your car. Conclusion: the final payoff. With the new tech, new tires, and the weekend of cosmetic work, the car was completely transformed. Mechanically, it was the same car, but its perceived value went through the roof. I listed it for sale again, this time with high-quality photos, showing off that glossy paint and modern interior. My new asking price was $9,000. The response was immediate and overwhelming. This time, I had multiple buyers competing for the car. Nobody was talking about what needed to be fixed. The conversation completely shifted from the car's flaws to its features. The first serious offer was for $8,000. Another buyer, who loved the CarPlay system and the car's pristine condition, offered $8,500. After a quick negotiation, we shook hands at a final sale price of $8,750. So let's do the math. The initial insulting offer was $2,500. The final sale price was $8,750. That's a massive increase of $6,250. Now, let's subtract my investment. The infotainment system was about $400. The new tires ran me $800, and the detailing supplies set me back another $200. That's a total investment of $1,400. So, for a $1,400 investment and a weekend of my time, I increased the car's net sale price by $4,850. The lesson is pretty clear. Selling a used car isn't just about listing it online. It's about presenting it in its best possible light. By making smart, high-impact investments in tech, tires, and cosmetics, you tackle a buyer's biggest fears and replace them with desirable features. You're not just selling a car, you're selling confidence, peace of mind, and a vehicle that feels special. And as I learned, that's how you turn an insulting offer into an incredible profit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.